guys and gals? Never here from Drake Queen Gaming and studying on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you on a Let's Play episode of Repeat, Owen's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Excuse me. The three of us exchanged guilty looks and mumbled sorry as Philip wobbled across the kitchen to sit down at the table. You doing okay there, Philip? You don't look so good. I feel like every organ in my body is trying to kill me. God help me. Philip's eye twitched as he reached across the breakfast table. I'm stealing the rest of your omelets. Bad friends don't get to eat omelets. Fair enough. 2.5 omelets later, Philip looked significantly less exhausted and homicidal. And watching a sleep-deprived and starving man eat breakfast was quite the savage sight. You feeling any better there, Philip? I made you some coffee as a peace offering. I still feel dead. People aren't supposed to be conscious for this long. Philip took a sip of my coffee and immediately spattered across the table and formed a rainbow in the morning sun. What is this? I'm pretty sure it's just coffee, with cream and sugar. Philip wrinkled his nose at the offending cup as though it personally insulted him. Sugar is bad for you. Ginny snapped her fingers impatiently to catch our attention. Your taste in coffee aside, did you get any new information on Owen's family? You did spend the entire night investigating, after all. I tried. Morse is keeping a tight lid for some reason. Morse? You mean that famous criminal informant? They say he knows everything about everything, and he never fails to find what he wants to know. He actually lets you talk to him? He better. The man owes me enough favors to become my indentured servant. Did you try to contact him yourself? Owen rubbed his temples tiredly. Yeah, I tried getting into his rumored hideout yesterday, that bar called the Robin's Nest. The bouncer kicked me out after he caught me sneaking through the window. What's with you and exiting through windows? Hey, it's not like you could just waltz through the front door. Well, here's some good news. You don't have to crawl through windows to speak with him anymore. Philip glanced at the door as though to make sure it was closed. He pulled out his cell phone and began flipping through the numbers. Surprisingly, he wants to talk to us directly this time around. Not sure if he's going to cooperate, though. He's a pretty difficult guy. Philip switched the call to speakerphone and placed it on the table. The dial tone played for several long seconds before a deep-pitched voice crackled back. Took you long enough. Is everyone there? I blinked in surprise. The voice sounded like it was put through a thick robotic filter to disguise its owner. Owen Lorelei, Jenny Corliss, Philip Tan. Oh, that other kid, Adrian or whatever. Wow, that really boosts my self-esteem. You're not exactly a shining example of trustworthiness. Especially after how you snooped around that house last night, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. How'd you know about that? I have eyes everywhere. It's my job to know. Come on, Morse. Stop giving people a hard time and just answer our questions already. I could practically hear him roll his eyes from behind the speaker. There was the sound of rustling paper as though Morse was rummaging through some files. I suppose I should introduce myself first. Name's Morse. Buy and sell secrets to important and powerful individuals for a living. It appears I'll be helping you kids out tonight. What a mess you've gotten yourselves into. I thought I told you two to stay out of trouble. Philip shrugged while Ginny grinned mischievously. We tried, boss. Trouble usually ends up finding us instead. Anyway, you want to know why the Lorelei family is suddenly interested in killing Owen Lorelei? I grumbled under my breath. This guy sounded very cold. We kind of already have a good idea. Samuel mentioned that they're probably after the Adlai fortune that Owen inherited from his mom. If he dies, his fortune will probably be taken by his father and the Lorelei family. Morse suddenly clapped his hands in fake applause. Incredible! You figured it out. Looks like you don't need me here anymore. Wait! Wait, don't hang up! There's more to this, isn't there? Morse scoffed. Obviously. This can't be about my family fortune. I have a will written out and everything. Owen was cut off by the sound of rustling paper again. Oh, look, I have a copy of your will right here. It states that in the event of Owen Lorelei's passing, all his assets will be donated across 50 institutions and charities throughout the city. Your mother told you to write this, didn't she? That hag. Well, it's the right move. Heather Adlai is a snake. Hey, honey, you're still too young to understand, but make sure to clean up after yourself in case you get your ass murdered. Ginny cleared her throat impatiently. Wait, this means Owen's fortune couldn't be the motive. The Adlai family fortune is financially locked, even if Owen dies. Of course. If the Adlai fortune ended up empowering the Loreleis, Heather Adlai would be rolling in her grave. The moment Owen dies, the Adlai fortune becomes untouchable by the Lorelei family.
This means they want Owen dead, but not for the purpose of taking his fortune.
That about sums it up, yes.
Have you figured out what the motive is yet?
I have a hunch. There's been some trouble plaguing the Lorelei family relatively recently. There were deaths. Possibly unrelated, but it has the entire family in a nervous state. I'll tell you kids more when I have evidence to back it up. Now on to the next order of business. Owen, get out of the room. I need to talk to the other three in private.
What? Why?
This is my life on the line here. I have my reasons. Shoo. Leave. Out. I'm not talking until you're gone. Owen grumbled under his breath in annoyance. Fine, I'll hit the gym for now, I guess. I'll see you guys later. The room was silent as Owen reluctantly left and shut the door behind him. Is he gone? Great. Let's get to the topic at hand. The Lorelei family is likely going to make a move on Owen tonight.
What? Why tonight?
It's Visitors' Day. Giant crowds of adults are moving around campus all day. It's the perfect time to strike. It's a bit obvious once you really think about it. I got word that Owen's old man is coming to Gerania, Oleander Lorelei. He'll likely try to make contact with Owen.
I don't like this. It sounds fishy.
Exactly. So here's what I need you all to do. Oh, that's good. Okay. What was that kid's name again? The unimportant one.
Oh, it's Adrian. Hey!
Adrian, since you're so chummy with Owen, I need you to stay with him and try to keep him away from his father and any other Lorelei if possible. Make sure Owen stays in secure campus buildings and avoid any dangerous places.
You don't want Owen to know his father is coming?
No. I know Owen well. He'll grow sentimental and attached, and that would only complicate things. It's best we try to keep them from making contact at all, if possible. Owen's planning to meet up with Samuel tonight, right? Make sure they stick to each other like glue. He'll be safer with a big oaf around him. Makes sense. I'll try my best. And now for Philip. I want you to find and derail Oleander Lorelei during Visitors' Day.
You want me to derail a mafia boss?
I'm not sure how else to put this, but Oleander is a massive loser. This is simpler than it sounds. Give him false info, get him lost in the school, etc. Hell, the man's lactose intolerant. Buy him a latte and he'll probably be trapped in a bathroom for hours. If you run into any other Lorelei lackeys, call me. Do not engage them. At the end of the day, you're all still kids. Simply be my eyes and ears. That is all.
One question.
There was a heavy pause. Philip leaned forward towards the phone, his voice uncharacteristically cold and sharp.
Hamelin Lorelei, Oleander's brother. Will he be showing up tonight?
No. Philip's shoulders relaxed and he settled back onto his chair.
I see. That's a shame.
Do not make any unnecessary moves, Philip. Morse's tone was stern with warning. This is a sensitive situation. I understand you have a personal stake in this, but you have to keep yourself in check.
He's not even here. I've got no moves to make. Just gotta track down Oleander Lorelei and mildly inconvenience him.
I got it. Morse sighed and muttered something about a therapist under his breath. Well, that'll be all.
Hey, what about me? How come everyone else gets an important job?
Philip has experience dealing with unsavory individuals. And Adrian? Well, I don't know if he's got any bodyguarding talent, to be honest, but Owen seems to like him. Jenny, your condition leaves you too physically vulnerable. That's just the reality of the situation. Jenny crossed her arms and scowled.
There's gotta be something I can do.
Morse chuckled softly. Go enjoy the Visitors' Day dance. You've been looking forward to that, haven't you? Just keep a sharp eye on what while you're there. Maybe give Owen and my man Samuel some emotional advice if you run into them. You're surprisingly the most emotionally mature out of the lot of you.
My man Samuel? Are you too close?
Morse swore softly under his breath. Thank you, Neil. Water time. Guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Okay. There was a sharp clack as he hung up.
Well, that was eventful. Looks like we'll have our hands full this evening. Not me. I've got the most boring assignment out of the three of us. How come you two get the cool jobs? I could probably bodyguard Owen better than Adrian, to be honest. You just have to hang out with Owen and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
It's a very difficult job, let me tell you. Only a skilled and talented individual like myself can get the job done.
He's not wrong. Being near Owen for prolonged periods is bad for one's health. Aren't you two roommates? Yes, it's terrible. Owen snores. A lot. Philip took a long sip of coffee and sighed. Sometimes I just lie awake at night at 4 a.m. contemplating homicide. I'll be happy to switch rooms with you if you want. Deal. Man, Adrian, you're a little too eager to get close to Owen. I'm just a dedicated and loyal bodyguard. Jenny tapped her chin and squinted at me suspiciously. Be honest, are you just his personal boy toy or something? I almost choked on my coffee. I will neither conform nor deny your statement. The fuck does that mean? With a cheerful sigh, I sat up from my seat while ignoring Jenny's withering gaze. Well, looks like it's time for me to return to my bodyguarding duties. Best of luck to you, friends. Welp isn't a word. I say what I want. Well, toodles. Good luck with your eventful jobs. Jenny flipped me the bird as I left the kitchen. Philip simply shrugged and gave me a thumbs up. I poked my head into the school gym and reveled in the wave of AC that hit my face. Owen mentioned he was gonna hit the gym earlier, right? Shouldn't be too hard to find him. It was pretty empty in here after all. I jumped at the sound of slamming fists echoing through the building. Curious, I made my way around the corner to find Owen beating the living daylights out of a poor punching bag. The bag creaked in protest as it swung from its chains in the ceiling. Owen let out a frustrated yell and smashed fist after fist into the punching bag. I winced at the painful sound of the impact. That can't feel too good for your fists. Owen looked up from his massacre in surprise. Sweat dripped from his brow as he turned towards me with a grin. Oh, Adrian, didn't see you there. I'm surprised you heard me with all the noise you were making. Do you do this often? No wonder you're so in shape. You think these muscles came from a healthy lifestyle? Nah, man, I work myself to death to keep my mind off the looming pit of anxiety in my life. It's a nice way to let off some steam. Hope it didn't scare you at all. Wasn't expecting you to follow me. A good bodyguard is always there when you need him. Heh, you've been doing a good job with that whole bodyguard thing. That reminds me, I never got around to thanking you. Thanking me? For what? Well, for everything. You listened to me mope about my life issues without any judgment. Then you took the time to encourage me every time I got anxious. It felt really nice to just have someone to talk to. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!